Hi everyone, I am Abhigyan Gupta and today I'm going to talk about a rather unusual fuel which a lot of companies have invested in for its development, especially the automobile industry. Yes, it is the hydrogen fuel. In this presentation, I'm going to start off by talking about what hydrogen fuel is, what are the main uses of hydrogen fuel, and last but not the least, I'm going to discuss the pros and cons of using hydrogen as a fuel. So let's get started with it. So what is a hydrogen fuel cell? A hydrogen fuel cell is nothing but a battery which helps convert hydrogen into electricity. It makes use of hydrogen and oxygen and in turn produces electricity plus water. So a hydrogen fuel cell consists of a few components like two electrodes, an electrolyte, a catalyst, and an electrical circuit. So, in this reaction, hydrogen flows into the cell through the porous anode. The anode catalysts separate the hydrogen atoms into protons and electrons. The electrons flow through the electrical circuit to produce electricity. The protons flow through the electrolyte into the cathode. The cathode catalysts, in turn, combines the protons and the electrons with the oxygen that is entering to produce water. That is how water vapor is produced. For a better understanding of this process, I have attached a video to this presentation. Now that's that. Let's talk about the uses of hydrogen fuel. Some important uses of hydrogen fuel include it being used by NASA as a rocket fuel. Yes, the rockets that launched from NASA use hydrogen as a fuel, and not only that, the water vapor produced during this process is being recycled and used by the astronauts as drinking water. A lot of automobile companies like Toyota are investing in the development of hydrogen fuel cars because it is zero emissions and can turn out to be very profitable in the near future. A lot of power plants also use hydrogen powered batteries as backup powers. So you can imagine like a power plant that supports cities using hydrogen fuel as their backup. So that means hydrogen power is huge. The energy generated during the process of making electricity through hydrogen is a lot. Now let's move on to the pros and cons of using hydrogen as a fuel. So as we know that the process emits only water and electricity. Water vapor is not harmful to the environment. This process has zero carbon dioxide emissions. The second pro of using hydrogen as a fuel is it burns completely. So there is no emissions other than water vapor, and it is very efficient as a fuel. Last but not the least, hydrogen is the most abundant element in the universe. Yes, the universe. So one can say that you're never going to run out of hydrogen. But along with these advantages comes a few disadvantages. These disadvantages include the generation of nitrogen dioxide. Critics say the industrial generation of or industrial production of liquid hydrogen requires a lot of nitrogen and leads to the emission of nitrogen dioxide, which is very harmful for the environment. Apart from that, the storage of hydrogen, liquid hydrogen, is very expensive. The cabinets they're kept in or the casks they're kept in are usually made of carbon fiber, which is a very expensive thing, and it's not economical for use in things such as vehicles. Last but not the least, hydrogen fuel is very volatile and flammable. so it is very hard to transport it, unlike petroleum and other gases. Thank you for watching this presentation. Hope you enjoyed it.